early morning. It was 6 a.m. I was at work and I'd heard that there'd been a triple murder in Toowoomba. I got a phone call from Johnny, our youngest son, JT, that something had happened at Michael's unit. We then drove into Toowoomba, as you do, thinking the worst. Michael had been murdered along with two of his students, and that's when our world fell apart. Two boys went across the road and stole a bottle of rum, drank the rum, and then which was one of the boys, killed Tyson, one of Michael's students, in the garage. They then went inside the unit, where killed David Lyons. Then they decided to start raping a young lady that was there in front of her 3-year-old child. Michael, being Michael, put his hand up and said, "Stop doing what you're doing to my students, my kids. Do what you want to me, but leave my kids alone. They don't need this, they don't deserve this." So they did. They tortured him for 6 hours. And then they told one of his students to then kill Michael, or he too would be killed. And honestly, if I was a 16-year-old boy and just seeing what I'd seen, I don't know what I'd do either. So this young lad killed Michael. He did a few other things, but he took Michael's life. They disfigured Michael so much so that the only way we could identify Michael was by DNA. All we saw of Michael was his right hand, and that's how we said goodbye to Michael. And you really just do see a change in them. And some of them, like in prison, you're not supposed to cry, you're not supposed to talk about these things. I have seen inmates cry. I have seen them talk about these things. They are, one comes to mind, is just so remorseful. He just about breaks down every time he sees us. When you walk through the prisons, when you see these guys, and the way they come to you and respect you, if we only change one from reoffending, it is all worth it. It means that is another family that is not affected or traumatised in any way.